For today's video, I'm going to be teaching you guys a handstand. So if you want to learn a handstand, you click on the right video. We're going to get right into it. So look, there's two parts to learning a handstand. Strength, okay, and balance. Now, with strength, you're probably like, well, why do I need to be strong in order to do a handstand? You need shoulder strength, okay? Mainly the front shoulder, top part of your shoulder. Because when you're in a handstand like this, right, when you're upside down like this, you're putting all your body weight on the top of your shoulders. And if it's not strong enough, you won't even be able to hold a handstand. Okay? So that's why you need strength. Okay? 3 exercises to get that shoulder strength. I recommend doing dumbbell press, pike push-ups, Hindu push-ups, and handstand holds against the wall. Okay? That will increase your strength over time. As long as you stay consistent with it, over time it'll increase your shoulder strength and you'll be able to have enough strength to hold a handstand. Okay. Now that you know what exercises needs to be done so that you can increase your shoulder strength to hold a handstand, the next thing we want to focus on is the balance. This is where most people mess up when doing a handstand because they don't know how to balance their body weight equally. All right. The number one mistake when it comes to doing a handstand, I'm gonna show y'all actually. Look, this is what everybody do. They kick up, and their legs are just haywire. They don't know what to do, and they just moving. No, that's what you do not want to do. Okay, because when your legs is over rotated like that, you're throwing off your center of gravity. So when you over rotate your legs, right, you're putting more weight over your body, so you're gonna fall over. When your legs is like this, you're throwing off your center of gravity. Oh no, and now you're gonna roll over like that. Okay, that's what we do not want to happen because you can hurt yourself, and we do not want anybody getting hurt. Okay, so the first step you want to do is use a wall for balance. This is the first step. Use a wall. Kick up against it like this. Well, I ain't even kick on the wall, but you get what I'm saying. Kick up against the wall like this, right? And over time, as you get comfortable like this, slowly take off one foot and slowly take off the other foot and just switch. And as you get comfortable, eventually you can take off one foot, take off the other foot, and hold it. Okay? Now, using the wall is also great because it helps with shoulder endurance and building up that shoulder strength so that you can have longer handstand hold times. Okay, the next step to hitting a handstand is hand position. You don't want to have your hands too far apart, okay? If it's too far apart, that makes it way harder. You don't want to have them too close either. You want to have them just about shoulder width or just a little bit more than that. So about right here. And after this step, the next step you want to do is make sure you lock your arms out. When I say lock your arms out, I mean make sure there's no bend in your arms so that your arm is like this. So you want to lock out and your the ditch of your arm should kind of be facing forward almost. Okay? All right, let's put the steps together. Shoulder width apart, lock out. Now, after you're comfortable with using the wall enough, I want you to try kicking up into a handstand with bent legs. So you would be like this. Right? And you want to try to see how long you can hold it in this position. After you're comfortable in this position, you can eventually straighten out your legs and voila. Okay. Now, okay, the reason I say kick it to a handstand with bent legs is because it's easier to balance, okay? That's like 75% of a handstand. The next step you gotta do is just straighten out your legs. But once you get comfortable with holding in this position, eventually over time, you can try one leg at a time. And eventually, you can put both legs up. Straddle, back together, straddle, you know, whatever you want to do. All right, now let's put these steps together. Then I'm gonna introduce a new step. Shoulder width apart, arms locked out, the ditch of your arm is facing straight. The next thing you want to do is kick up into a handstand, but keep your legs bent. So a bent handstand, a bent leg handstand. So you're right here, all right? And next, while you're in this step, what you want to do is push through your scapula. You see how I just pushed up like an extra inch or two from this to this? What that does is make it easier to balance. And you'll form your handstand, you'll be super straight. Okay, so with that next step, it might be a little hard, so I recommend using the wall again. And what you can do, you can practice pushing through your scapula against the wall. So you can use straight legs or bent legs. So you can go like this. Or you can do like this. Either way works. And over time, right? And over time, you will be used to pushing through your scapula, and that'd be way easier, okay? Okay, we learned about the hand positioning. We learned about pushing through our scapula. We learned about keeping our arms locked out. The next step, this is important, fingertips, okay? Now, y'all are probably wondering, what does fingertips have to do with anything? Imagine you're on the ground, standing with your feet, all right? Imagine you're on the ground, standing with your feet, and you're leaning to the side. You're gripping the ground with your toes to stop you from falling forward. It's the same with a handstand. Your hands are just acting as feet, okay? Basically in the same sense. So if you're on the ground, right, and you start falling forward, I want you to get up and try this. Grip the ground with your toes and watch how it pushes yourself back. You see that? Boom, I push myself back. The same concept comes to it. Same concept is applied when doing a handstand. I'm gonna keep bent legs so y'all can see my full body. So look, I'm in the handstand. I'm falling, oh shit. Ah, blooper, blooper. And if you feel, when you're in the handstand, right? If you feel yourself over rotating, grip the ground with your fingers, because what that's gonna do is push your body back. The same concept as if you were standing up, okay? So let me show you a demonstration. You're leaning forward too much. Grip the ground, and it pushes you back, okay? And another thing that comes with that, when you're gripping the ground, you also want to flex your feet in the opposite direction you're falling. So look, if I'm falling forward, my feet, this is my feet. Okay, look, if I'm falling forward, I want to grip the ground and I want to flex my feet backwards so I can go from this to this. So look, this is my feet. This is my body. I'm falling forward. You flex your feet the opposite way you're falling, and it's going to push your body back so you can straighten back up, okay? And another tip. Tip number, what, 4 I think, or 5? I don't know, but another tip. Focus on a single point on the ground. I recommend like getting like a piece of paper or something, or like a small, I don't know, just something small. Place it in the center of you and focus your eyes on that point. And do not take your eyes off that point. So what that does is that make you have a center of gravity. Whether if you're kicking up into a handstand and you try looking straight forward like this, you're gonna fall. I recommend focusing on a single point on the ground, locking your eyes on it, and just stay locked on it the whole time. Over time, as you get better, you can move your head around like this. But that takes time, that takes practice. You gotta stay consistent, do it over and over. All right, so yeah. These are just some of my tips to learning the handstand. I know it's probably not the best or professional way, but it just did help you in any way. Make sure to like, comment, sub, share. If y'all want more calisthenic tips, let me know in the comments. Let me know what I should do next. I was thinking about doing a front lever video. So if y'all want to see that, comment front lever.